And what's the difference between running a service-based business and a product-based business in your
Oh my
experience?
gosh. I mean, scaling a product-based business, is very much down to inventory management
Yeah.
and planning versus, tech is much easier to scale.
Mhm.
Um, the and that's been the biggest challenge is managing supply chain and managing inventory with cash flow and
Yeah.
kind of from an operations standpoint, using systems that help to make sure processes are, being
Yeah.
followed and work and that, you have the right thresholds for when you should be ordering more and just trying to forecast out. Because we've seen such incredible growth even in the last 4 or 5 months that
Yeah.
we did not anticipate. And so
Mhm.
that's been a really valuable learning for myself and my team and in terms of making sure that we have a certain amount of inventory on hand at all
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
Especially, you have online, your own website, and then you have your other retailers, stores, etc., even online stores.
Yeah.
Also, how do you manage like these? I know the retailers have very specific requests, quantities, different pricing, etc. So how do you manage that also?
Um, so certain yeah, exactly right. So larger retailers have more specific like standard operating practices that you need to follow. So it's making sure that every time we onboard a new larger client like that we are working with our warehouse team as well. So we have a 3PL, a third party logistics
Yeah.
provider. So we onboard to the new retailer. They share their, standard operating practices with us, which includes things like, what when you ship to us, like, the case, the case packs and the master packs need to be labeled this way with this
Yeah.
information. You need to attach this thing, that the invoice and the packing list, and
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
going through it. So we keep it really tight with our warehouse partners